So let's get into the dirty games that these cosmetic surgeons get into, because nobody really talks about how they really give it up and what really goes on once you actually put your money down. Don't pick a surgeon based off your favorite celebrity. And the reason why is because it's a strong possibility that they're in cahoots with that surgeon and they either receive free work or discounted work, or possibly even got paid to go to them. So their opinion cannot be trusted because it was purchased. Once you book your appointment, know for sure what you want and stick to it. Because once you get into that doctor's office, their job is to try to upsell, just like any other business. So they might try to convince you that you should get a BBL instead of getting a tummy tuck. They might try to convince you that you should get some other type of service that might cost a little bit more money. Why? Because they're in it to make money. And they can also tell when people aren't firm on their decision or when they don't know what they want. Letting a doctor that doesn't know you talk you into the service that they think that you should have because they're the professional, that's not how it works. Now, if it was a life and death situation and you're in front of a doctor and you take their medical opinion, that's something totally different. That does not apply to cosmetic surgery. If you're going to get a tummy tuck and you feel as though that's going to be your best outcome and your best choice, and that's what you're settled on, that's what you researched, and that is the desire for your body, stick to that. Because what's going to happen is you go in, you take their educated guess, you get what they say you should get, and then the next thing you know, you're going to be back on the table getting what you originally had planned. Do not listen to them. It's not their body. They're just doing the work. Get what you want. Pass on doctors who appear to be impatient, and I'm going to tell you why. An impatient doctor, it is a sign that he is either extremely busy and he's running a sweatshop, or he's actually on the run for a body. Because, these surgeons be knocking people off. And they be on the run, just like people in the street. Social media only tells half the story in regards to the treatment that you're going to get after you spend your money with these surgeons. Once your surgery is complete, your contact with the doctors and nurses are going to become less and less. They will ignore your phone calls. They will send you to the voicemail. And good luck if you are really seriously in need of attention and you have a serious issue, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a hard time getting in contact with the doctor after you get your surgery. Find a doctor with photos of patients with your similar shape and stature. That is very important because you want to make sure that the doctor that you are going to is experienced with people who have your body type. Don't go after somebody else's body type just because you like their figure. Be realistic with what your figure is going to look like after the surgery. I think a major misconception with cosmetic surgery is the fact that you can turn into somebody else. And it's only going to be a different version of yourself. So make sure that you acknowledge that and that you have that conversation with yourself and be real with yourself that I may not turn out looking like an Instagram model. I may not turn out looking like Kim Kardashian, although her work needs a little bit of work, but we're not here to talk about that right now. If you see patients commenting on cosmetic surgery lives and on their social media pages, that is a clear indication that the office that they went to is ignoring their phone calls and not responding to their messages and their text messages, because a lot of these doctors, they communicate via text as well. So if you see that, you may want to keep searching for a different surgeon. Try to avoid being cheap when it comes to your body. You literally only get one. If you have to save an extra couple dollars, or you got to do an extra twirl around the pole, or you got to pick up an extra couple of shifts to get that extra money so that you can get the doctor that's going to give you what you want, I think you should do that. Do not try to be cheap, because a lot of the people that try to be cheap, number one, you look up and you be done spent the amount or somewhere close to the amount that you could have got the doctor that you actually wanted, and you could end up on the butcher block. So I'm sharing this information because, like I said, I've been around it and I know a lot about it, and hopefully this can help someone. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching.